Adolf Hitler, who would later become the infamous dictator of Nazi Germany, served as a soldier in the Bavarian Reserve Infantry Regiment 16. During the Battle of the Somme, Hitler worked as a messenger, a role that required him to deliver messages between units, often crossing dangerous battlefields under fire. Hitler's experiences in the trenches deeply influenced his later life and political views. He was wounded during the battle, though not critically, and received the Iron Cross, second class, for his bravery. These experiences contributed to shaping his radical ideologies, which would later have a profound impact on world history. Tolkien in the Battle of the Somme. J.R.R. Tolkien, who would go on to write The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, also fought in the Battle of the Somme as a second lieutenant in the Lancashire Fusiliers of the British Army. Tolkien arrived at the Somme in June 1916 and experienced the horrors of trench warfare firsthand. He later described the war as an animal horror. During the battle, Tolkien contracted trench fever, a disease caused by lice, and was sent back to England in November 1916. The trauma and camaraderie he experienced at the Somme heavily influenced his writing, particularly his depictions of epic battles and the themes of loss and heroism. The Battle of the Somme resulted in over 1 million casualties, making it one of the bloodiest battles in human history. The British suffered around 420,000 casualties, the French around 200,000, and the Germans around 500,000. The battle is often remembered for its first day, July 1, 1916, when the British Army suffered nearly 60,000 casualties, including 20,000 killed, the highest single-day loss in its history. Despite its heavy toll, the Battle of the Somme had significant strategic impacts. It relieved pressure on the French forces at Verdun, weakened the German army, and marked the beginning of a shift in tactics from large-scale assaults to more coordinated and combined arms operations. The involvement of both Hitler and Tolkien in the Battle of the Somme highlights the wide-reaching impact of World War I on future world events and culture. Hitler's experiences contributed to his radicalization and the formation of his extremist ideologies, which led to World War II and the Holocaust. Tolkien's experiences, conversely, shaped his literary works, which have had a profound and lasting influence on modern fantasy literature. The Battle of the Somme remains a powerful symbol of the brutality and futility of war, reminding us of the tremendous human cost and the far-reaching consequences of global conflict. The Battle of the Somme, fought from July 1 to November 18, 1916, was a joint operation between British and French forces against the German Empire. It aimed to relieve pressure on the French forces at Verdun and to weaken the German army. The battle's impact was immense, resulting in over 1 million casualties and marking a significant shift in military tactics. The involvement of figures like Adolf Hitler and J.R.R. Tolkien underscores the battle's profound influence on both history and culture. As we reflect on the Battle of the Somme, we are reminded of the devastating human cost of war and the enduring legacy it leaves behind.